it can be as mild as you want it to be. So this is a great, if you do it right, this is a great one to do. Still sick. So that you don't have to worry about dirty little secrets. We were like, what do I write? So this way you can say, we can go as wild as or as mild as you want to go. We can do anything from I like flip-flops and brown hair on your 2 truths to whatever else, okay? And I always choose somebody in the audience, somebody in the group to not pick on, or I like the color blue and I have brown hair, so that, people are like, oh, we can do that. I was like, or it can be as crazy as you want. Like, I had sex in the back of a cop car. I don't care. Apparently, last time I tried this, fire trucks are really fun to have sex on. Because especially when you're refilling the water on it, or you're refilling the fuel, because it does this action. So sex with a bumper apparently is really necessary. One of my hostesses has a firefighter as a husband.
I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. Not gonna lie.
They do free tours.
And people think we have sex from the chandeliers. Apparently we do. So Chris says it all the time. He's like, I go into actual meetings, and they're like, so your sex life must be amazing. And you're like, I'm just a guy trying to run a business, right? So it's really funny. So what you're going to do is you tell everybody to take a piece of paper, and I take full sheets of computer paper, and I cut them in half, and I make sure to pop them into my lap board. You partied with me, or you've been to a meeting, you know what they look like. They're also on the team page too. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half, and you have everybody rip it down the middle, and you say, okay, so you're going to write down 2 truths, okay? I'm going to collect one of them, and I'm going to walk around the room, and I'm going to collect one of them. I'm going to go out, and I'm going to repass them out again, in case you get your own. We all know that women like to fake it, or fake it well, so fake it, okay, if you get your own back. And then what's going to happen is you're going to read your 2 truths after you tell me who you are and how you know our fabulous hostess, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to guess which one is actually yours. So people are like, ooh. So if you want to go more mild, totally fine. If you want to go ahead and want to everybody knows you and everybody knows your handwriting, disguise or handwriting, I've had that too. Go ahead and do that, and then we'll go ahead and go for it. Icebreakers are meant to relax you and also relax your guests, right? Because a lot of times when I walk into a party, I don't know anyone. I don't. Or I know my hostess from Facebook, or I know my hostess from a corporate lead, or I know it's a referral or something. So a lot of times I don't know who I'm walking into, right? So that's one of the other reasons why social media is so important, because that's how they get to know you, okay? That's how you get them to help you as well, okay? So, oh, Jessica's on her way. Yay! I was going to say, I know there's more people coming, but a few people are late. Yay! She's coming from Riverview, so we actually do have a lot of people in Riverview and Brandon and such. So that's a great icebreaker, because a lot of people say that the dirty little secret is kind of confusing for people, because they're like, how dirty do I go? So this way they can go as mild or as wild as they want to go, and it makes everybody comfortable. So that's one of the reasons why I like 2 truths. There is a game called 2 Truths and a Lie, if you remember. So I thought I heard something. The great thing about this is that it's just 2 truths. 2 truths and a lie can get a little serious. You don't want that. So I've got some really, really interesting things in truth.
I will never do that again.
It's really deep, right?
Yes, especially when it's nothing but 4 lesbian couples, and then
oh man,
and it's kind of like they shared partners or something back in the day, or they thought they did. I don't know. It was.
That's a lot. That's a little heavy.
A little too heavy.
Which is why,
Which one is? I missed it.
2 truths and a lie.
Oh.
Yeah, that can be a little heavy. So 2 truths works really well, and it's still light and fun. We're going to talk about Snapchat and Facebook etiquette. I know a lot of people say, how do I use Snapchat towards my business, right? So the loveliest Franca is going to talk about that, and what to post, what not to post, and how to stay positive no matter what, okay?
Have a vent.
Exactly. You just vent to me. But she does.
All the time. Whoa.
See?
That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah, it's because I shampooed my carpets, so my carpets are wet, and then your shoes get wet. And
Okay,
you
so
step
it's
on
not the floor, it's
tile.
our shoes.
Yeah, it's.
I totally did a skiing session earlier. I was like, what's wrong with you?
Okay, so with Snapchat is relatively easy. I follow Kelly,
Ellis Neal?
yes, hyphen Neal or something.
Uh-huh.
I confuse
Kelly
the name.
Ellis Neal is the most positive, amazing person you will ever meet.
Like, she just oozes positivity, like,
She's amazing.
like anything, if you're gonna puke anything, puke positivity. That's really all you can do, because people, when you do your story or, you send Snapchats, it depends, like more Snapchats or more, I find it too hard to use with Pure Romance. But I just put on my little like silly faces and, sometimes I do a little video, but, don't go video and there's cops outside your door and, stuff like that. It's pretty, common sense. With Facebook, it's kind of hard because I learned last night a lot of stuff that happens on Facebook, we don't even know it happened. Like, did you know that when you like something, it shows up on your newsfeed? It shows up on other people's newsfeed?
That you liked it.
That you liked it? So if you're liking, current events, if you're liking that, you're kind of you're isolating your audience. You're splitting them in two groups. Well, I'm going to give you the don'ts that I went...
Especially with the presidential debate stuff, you want to be careful what you're liking, what you're hitting love on, what you're commenting on, because that will show up on your feeds.
Yes.
Whether you like it or not.
I was going to get to the reason why. I'm going to say one thing is make sure that your profile pic is you and appropriate. I actually seen a Pure Romance consultant who had a Hillary looking like Donald Trump below the waist type thing, and it said, we're here at Pure Romance, she's a senior consultant, and it's like, yeah.
You're a leader and a senior consultant.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea.
So, but I'm going to give you a list of the don'ts that I seen last night.
She went looking.
I went looking because I was
for
confused. I was
admission.
just like, it's common sense, but then apparently common sense isn't so common, especially with business. Don't puke your business. It's hard not to, especially with all the new products coming out, everything that's going on, when we have product launches, we always find, they give us news, surprise after surprise after surprise. Space out the surprises, lump them up together if you want, like, with new product launches, new stuff, what they're taking out, what they're not taking out. Steer clear of sensitive topics, religion, politics.
When in doubt, go with the Southern Belle kind of thought. If you can't say anything nice, talk about the weather. That's kind of the way I think of it,
Don't just post PR. Don't just post your business because, people get tired of it. Then you lose your audience. Then they think you're too salesy. So you're kind of like, okay, you lost friends or followers. I tend to tell people to just follow me versus be my friends, because with your friends, they see everything that goes on. The other thing I would suggest is to go on your settings and set that no one can post to your wall, because if you're like me, you got family who thinks everything's funny and they tag me in it, and I'm like, okay, gotta untag myself. So now I, set it to where nobody can tag me in anything without my approval. Don't post anything that you wouldn't want to see. Like, if you see something and it's an eye roll, nobody else is going to want to see it either. Even if it is business, like, stuff. If you said, book a party with me, and somebody else had a cuter, book a party with me, you don't want to post that after you just finished posting about booking a party. Also, too, when you share, Jennifer, I steal Jennifer stuff all the time. I steal,
and you're meant to.
I steal Krista's stuff all the time. Don't share it. And if you're going to copy it, don't copy it verbatim, because more likely somebody's probably, because they're friends with everyone. They're like these friendly people. Like, I have people who are, mutual friends with like 3 PR consultants, and One actually even told me, aren't you going to post this now? And then they screenshot it and they showed it to me, and it was Krista's post, it was Jennifer's post, it was someone else's post, and they're like, oh, now we're waiting for yours. And I was like, no, thank you for the idea, but no thank you. Like, I am my own person, so people notice. And you don't want to come off as, oh, you're just copying so-and-so. Even if you're not original, take a couple of their words out, add a couple words in, and you're original. Hello. Complaining is never classy. If you want to complain, Jennifer's IM is right there. PM Jennifer. She'll listen. Let her know it's supposed to be a Facebook status, because if not, you'll get a question mark.
She will literally write out an entire status and then post it to my messages, and I'll be like, what is this about, and who pissed you off? Because, like, that's the way she sends it, and she's like, this is about this, and this is about that, and I'm like, okay, let's talk through it. And if it's 2 a.m., it usually involves a phone call. So.
Yeah. Oh, and I will let y'all know.
You're so good if you're calling people at 2 a.m.
Oh, that's our time, right?
From 12 to 2, that's Esperanza's time. So if she doesn't get back to you, it's because she's with me. So yeah, heads up.
So funny.
Another thing, don't post are anybody parts of mom groups? Any kind of groups?
Mom's groups, yeah, we're
sales groups, any kind of groups like that, soccer groups. Don't promote your business in the comment section. That is like the worst of the worst. I am part of a mom's group. There's a couple PR consultants in there, and the comment section is full of buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me. How many times have I gotten orders from the same group of women, and there's like 5 other ones that have commented? Multiple. They don't like it. It's just that you become spammy to them.
And pushy.
And pushy, yes. If they ask a simple question as, I had an issue with down there, what can it be?
PM.
It's, your pH level. Simple as that.
There are things that
What can I do for it? Then you, in the comments, not in the comment section, but you go into message.
Can I message you?
Yeah.
Just so that it's not all out there.
And that was actually Chris's saying, don't do it in the comment section. And also too, when you go to like advertising sites and stuff, the comment section is not to where you advertise yourself. Advertise yourself as an actual status versus in the comment section. Make your cover post your PR, so that you're not in people's face, but they know what you do. Make your bio. Put a little PR in your bio. Like mine says, I'm an advanced consultant with Pure Romance. I'm also mommy of 4, married to my best friend. Which I think that's probably what you're going to see. I stole that from her too. Even though my husband is my best friend. He totally is. And the other thing is too, Patty wrote it on her thing, is don't promote yourself during a national tragedy. Especially like PR loves lesbians, or PR
loves Orlando.
Yes.
Orlando.
PR's in Orlando too, or your T-shirt handing out food
to the homeless. Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
I've seen that.
Like, it's one thing to go out and do it as yourself, but to
or do it because that's all you have, because all my shirts are PR.
Right.
But to actually sit there and PR from Esperanza cares about the lesbian and gay community, yeah. Don't do that. Chris even said that.
But these are things that people do not realize.
Yeah. It's hot in here, or is it just me?
It's just you.
It's because we're wearing lots of clothes.
I cranked it down to 70.
Oh my gosh.
We also have the hormone bag here.
Yeah. Dues. And I love these dues because I'm going to start doing them too. Connect with your Facebook friends by reaching out in a message. If you become friends with someone that you don't know, most of the time it's PR consultants, which I love y'all, I do, but I gotta have more clients than PR consultants as
And
friends.
I'm noticing it's getting to the point where I have more they're like half and half right now. I have clients,
Yeah.
and I have PR consultants, and sometimes I'm like, I don't know which is which, so I might have to.
And I would suggest to lump your PR consultants in a group, so that way when you make a post and it's not for them, you can exclude them from it. And another thing I would suggest is that y'all do that, because I'm getting messages every day. Do you want to book a party with Pure Romance, such and such? And then it's like, okay, you don't know me enough to delete.
When they go on your profile to click on your message, do they not see anything Pure Romance related?
That's why you have to put your. That's why
I mean, I have
you need
my-
to put your cover photo as PR.
Yeah, my cover photos.
And that's also the other reason why I would say to make your bio.
Yeah.
So when they have to message you, it says right there Esperanza, and it says PR
Yeah.
on the bottom of it. Because that's the other thing I was looking at too. And one of them is actually, she sells for two other companies. So it's either, one message is book a party Pure Romance, or the other one is book party Posh. And it's kind of like, no thank you, you don't even know what you want.
Pick one.
Make sure that when you're sending happy birthday messages, if that's what you do to girls on your Facebook, make sure that they're not a PR consultant, because I can't tell you how many people sent me 15% off your order for Pure Romance.
That was one of my ideas. Was
I started doing that.
remember people's birthdays.
I started doing that last
But
week. And
know
when it
if-
pops up on
who's
my
a
Facebook,
consultant.
I'm like, oh, I can send you a birthday coupon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But they were sending it to me. I was like, do you not know who I am? I definitely had one of those moments.
hello.
I was like, thank you.
I'm
so
pretty well
much.
known. Come on now.
But I'm a Pure Romance consultant. And they're like, no answer, cricket. She saw it, but then she was mortified. And I was like, and they're like, she's like, oh, oops. Have a great day. I got that from another one.
Or once she's like, oh, so how about the message? Like she tried to backtrack. So I just want you to proofread it. Right.
Oh, sure.
Okay. But can I get my 15% off still? The other that it says is make your Facebook profile picture appropriate. I guess with the Hillary Clinton thing, yeah. The other thing is, remember the 80-20 rule. 80% real life, positive real life.
It's unlocked.
It's Jess.
Sorry.
You're guys. I made it. I'm so excited.
Cute.
Thank you.
Yay.
But positive real life, baby pictures, going to the beach, you look fabulous in a new lipstick. Apparently when I was on bed rest, that's all I did. I got all these lipsticks that I'll never wear, but it was fun. So yeah, like that. And then 20% promotional, PR this, or doing a sale, or book a party, or everyone says, do 8 posts, real life, 2 posts PR. So that's one way to do it. Or you're gonna be like me, who's like, wait a minute, dang, 3 more real life ones.
I'll do the 9 to 1 rule. So I'll go through and I'll be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gotta wait. Baby picture! Snapchat! Post it! Wait 2 hours. Okay, now I can.
Yeah, and Chris actually says that, to don't post so much crammed together, wait several hours, and that was to go with the whole product launching and everything. I already said include PR in your bio.
What about if you have a status and someone has a question about it and they're a Pure Romance consultant?
Don't ask us on our comments section. Ask us in
Post.
don't post on our personal pages if it's book a party with me and get so and so, free coochie for life, free coochie for a year. Don't ask how many coochies is that. If for you to have to give out to someone, that's more for a teen page. This is for people who are trying to book parties, and we love you. We do. I love getting all these things, but we want our little notifications to be customers.
But send me a message and be like, hey, how's that going to work?
Right.
And I get that all the time, and I love that. Just don't post in my comments, because then you kill the post. Because then it looks like a consultant post, right?
Yes.
And the other thing that I notice is when people post and then they're just like, oh, no consultants comments, please. I've gotten people ask me like, why would you need to say that? And so posting no comment, no consultants, please, kind of kills your post too. So,
Which is why I won't do it.
yeah.
Sometimes I want to.
Before.
And I will say this: when Jennifer does a no deal or no deal, consultants always do it. Deal or no deal is for no consultants.
Why would they?
I had 4 of our consultants on our page comment.
But I don't get it. Like, it's obviously business related.
People don't realize.
And it's not even just new people either.
It's not.
That's crazy. Because that was one of the first, like, last year when I almost became a pure romance consultant. That's how I ended up booking a party. Was the deal or no deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I'll put like a smiley face in the comments or something to help bump their post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't ever like type anything.
Yeah.
I'll put like a little happy face or something to bump it.
I've done that before.
Anytime I see one, I'll like the status or throw a smiley face in the comments so that it bumps their post. But that's
Sometimes some of this stuff is like
Common sense.
Yeah. But common sense isn't so common anymore.
It's not.
It's crazy.
Which is why I was like, I really have to do this segment. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to have a friend to do it. Because I say it all the time. So this way you get to hear from someone new. Who actually has this kind of stuff happen to her.
And the last thing that I want to point out that I actually see on Chris's page is post your Facebook link in different groups, in different like yard sale groups. Your Facebook link, not your website link, but your Facebook link. I've actually gotten like 5 new friends since I did that this morning.
That's a good idea.
So that they go and become your friend, so you're not being salesy, you're being more like just be my friend. And let's hang out. I actually hung out with someone who I did not know. My husband was like 2 feet away from me, but I didn't know, and we were just hanging out, and I sold $75 to her. Nice. And I wasn't even trying to sell anything to her. I was actually trying to make a new friend. And she was like, oh, I want to do this, and I want this, and I want that. Can I do it? I don't know, can you? And yeah, I know that was not what I should have said, but
yes, you can do this.
Yeah. So, and the other thing is put it in emails. If you give out emails or if you send out texts, put it in your text. Then you can put your link to your website in text messages, or on your business card, put your link to your Facebook on your business card, so that way they can look you up and see that you're a real person and not spam or not some robot that's going to get them.
Just ordered business card, but I don't want to order
That's
water.
Why?
Sorry?
Don't you
No,
want
you're
to
fine.
I
I'm
just
just
got
sure.
mine, like mine.
How are you doing? You can use them.
I'm a little like sore right now,
That's a
but
really good idea.
other than that, I'm good and sweaty. Hormones.
Yes, the hormones are serious business. So, does anybody think that she needs to be a sponsor to somebody? Mm-hmm. She needs babies.
Yeah. How long have you been a consultant?
2 years.
And you don't
next
have
month.
any babies?
No. The
What?
first year and a half, I would have to say, the monster babies were around, and it was kind of like, ooh, I don't want to sponsor. Oh, this girl, nope, not that. Nope, I don't want to deal with that. Nope, I don't want to. And then I realized that I could just take their money.
You're good, though.
Give them a kick, and if I don't like them afterwards,
Pass them to Jennifer.
no, I would never do that. But if I don't like them afterward, I'll be like, we don't fit. Goodbye.
That's true.
You've been voted off the island.
I've only had to do that twice, and they weren't even my first downline.
I don't really quite understand how the downlines work. That's so confusing to me.
Okay. So, Joe and Kara, you're my first downline. Okay, you're people that were recruited by me, right? Jessica, Esperanza, and Andrea were all recruited by someone else, right? So they're my second downline. So I'm your grandma, right?
I'm your mama.
Exactly. And then...
So 3 generations.
3 generations, exactly.
Krista.
So then there's Krista, and she is in Force of Pink. Is that her?
Yeah.
Force of Pink, yeah.
Force of Pink. And she is my mama, so she would be Kara's grandma and your great-grandma. And then there is Mia Rivero, who is Later's baby. And she posts, like, the big stuff, like national training. She posts about, like, the August training that's going to happen later in August, right? So I'm her second downline, third downline, fourth downline.
Okay.
Does that make sense? It's confusing to begin with. Because I used to message her going, what downline am I in? Can I participate in this? And she would laugh, and she'd be like, no, you're right. It is confusing.
It really is very confusing.
Mm-hmm. But does it make a little more sense?
Like, am I supposed to start a group for my babies, or do we just stay with you?
Doing it when you're senior consultant.
When you're a senior consultant, I would do it. Okay. Because it kind of be the same. It would be the same information that she's putting out there.
Right.
Technically.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused.
So,
like, unless my team grows more.
There's so many groups right now that it can be confusing.
I'm confused with the amount that I'm in already, and I'm like, I have to do this myself.
And you don't at all. Like, if you decided that you didn't want a group until you were a director, that would be fine too.
That's kind of where I'm heading.
Just because
until I really know my ropes, I don't want to be training people and not do it right.
Mm-hmm. Which is one of the reasons why we are also going to talk about onboarding today, and how to recruit and all that. So, Professionista, okay? So everyone here is a Professionista. Yay! So it's important to be in Professionista when you go to a party. It doesn't have to be a blazer, but it does have to be something that you look comfortable and you're comfortable in, right? So you've seen me do a sexy sweater, right? I can do a sexy sweater in a pencil skirt. Not everyone can. So it's okay to wear pants to a party. I typically do, right? Okay. And that way I can do whatever I need to do. I get really dominant, as you guys saw, with a sexy sweater.
That was pretty awesome.
So, but I'm comfortable. I don't have to worry that I'm going to flash my behind or anything either, right? So, yeah, wear what you're going to be comfortable in. With the new minivan, lately I'm in and out of that back. So I'm always worried that I'm going to be flashing something I should not be doing. So that's one of the reasons why I wear pants now. So you want to make sure that you're comfortable, but still Professionista. You do not need to break the bank either. This is the $5 dress and the skirt that I was telling you about from Banana Republic. So at the outlet mall.
That's really cute.
Thank you. But $5 from the clearance section, and they mark down 70% off all the time. We were talking about Salvation Army. They have cute stuff too. So Patty Brisbane.
This was a Salvation Army dress. It was brand new. It still had tags on it. I got it for $10.
It's really cute. Can we go that way?
It looked better when I was really pregnant with my last baby. It's a maternity dress. I got it for my cousin's wedding because I had to find something to wear, and I was I think I was 37 weeks pregnant with him, and I was like, I don't want to spend a lot of money on a dress that I'm going to wear once.
That's how I felt during World Conference, and I had to walk stage. I was like, what am I going to wear? I'm too pregnant. I was 40 weeks pregnant.
You were not. Weren't you having contractions while you were on stage?
Oh my god,
that's insane.
She was having contractions next to us. Me and Joe.
Yeah. They were like, I'm not.
Shouldn't you go home and give birth?
I was like, not
the next day.
I did. 2 days later, exactly. I just messaged Lauren. It was like, hey, so how regular do I need to worry about? Who's my feedback? I didn't know any different. I was like, I'm fine.
I'm good. She'll just fly out when she's ready.
And she did. The child was like, okay, I'm ready now, and I'm coming out. Thank you. So yeah, no, you want to make sure that you're Professionista, but it doesn't have to break the bank at all. Chris actually said, I think it was in the Live, Love, Win, or it was in a Future Leaders, training, meaning that, Patty, our founder, she came from very tough straits, okay? So, 4 kids, right? Mm-hmm. 4 kids, single parent, and she needed to be a fashionista, right? So she would find the discount bins, she would find Salvation Army, and she made it work, and she always looks amazing. Always looks amazing. Always looks put together, right? She looks like the epitome of fashionista, and she's like, and you don't have to break the bank.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. If she can still find something for like a good discount, she's like,
the tan dresses she wore in Orlando, she was bragging to everyone that she paid $15 for it.
See?
I love deals like that. Love
Yeah.
them.
I like to go to I can't think of what the place is called. There's one right next to our house, next
She's
to
so
Publix, and it's on sale. It's like $10. It's so nice.
Bell's
But
Outlet.
even
That's it.
I
That's
love
where I got
even-
this
Bell's
from.
Outlet.
Even Chris said, if you're gonna spend money on anything, make sure it's money spent on a blazer, because you can throw a blazer on anything and it looks good, and it looks
this
professional.
blazer was $15.
That's not bad. It's cute.
I know Walmart had a bunch of their little blazers that were like very stretchy and everything for like $5.
See, and I like the stretchy ones, especially for parties.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be moving.
That's why I
you're
like
gonna be
this one.
stretching.
I was supposed to go to Lane Bryant and go pick up another one today, and I was just like, yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to go. It's hot.
It is hot.
Yeah.
So these are all the ways that you can be a professionista, and you can never say I don't have money for it, because you don't really need money, right?
And if you're my size, every 3 months I get bored of my clothes.
She does.
I do.
She's like, I'm bored. Okay, so
I'm a 20 right now.
people usually size
Just
her
in
up.
case
It's
you
okay.
need anything.
So these are the importance of looking good and having a professional picture, or I have like kids pictures all the time, right, on my page, but I at least make sure that my hair looks cute when during it, right, and that I'm not a super hot mess.
And if it is a hot mess, it's or what is it? Messy hair, don't care.
Yes.
Just hashtag that, and it's okay. Make everything
It
okay.
is. It really is.
It fixes everything.
It fixes everything. Hashtag fix everything.
It's true. Okay, so are we ready to talk about how to book parties?
Yes.
So, okay, there is a way to book parties, right? Even when you don't know a lot of people. So this is something that I took from Lois Messenger. Okay, you're gonna take 7 to 10 flyers that you make. You're gonna hole punch the corners. You're going to tie them with curly ribbon, and you're going to hang them from bulletin boards. Okay, you can hang them from yard sale signs. You can hang them from. I read this and I was like, oh my god, this is genius.
No, because I did it in Plant City. I laminated mine, and I put
For the elements.
no, I put it on their bulletin board in Plant City, and I put it on there at an apartment complex. I used to live there. I put it on there, and I had a baggie of little like diploma looking things that had everything that I offer. It was like, it honestly looked so cute, and I'm mad because I lost a template to it.
Oh.
But I just put a bunch of them in there, and that's where I was getting like all my parties for Saturday on the Saturdays were in Plant City.
What'd you put in it? Your card?
I put my card, which was hole punched with a diploma thing, so it would look like when they pulled out one of them, my card would come with it. And it was, if they kept the card, they would get an extra discount, which I would only give them like 5% off or something. Or they would get a free goodie, which would be like a free sample, thing like that. And that's how I got people to keep my card. And I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that